Well. It is October 27th right now, but it has been officially 9 months since Tekken 8 has come out. 9 months! Can you believe that? Because I know I can. Time goes by so damn fast, and I'm just like trying to keep up with everything. But yeah, Tekken 8, 9 months later. Where do I begin with this? Because, well, I've done like a video of like this before with Tekken 8 6 months later. Let's start off with what's not, like what hasn't been here. Like what in this game wasn't here 9 months ago. Well, let's check. Let's go to this this tab right here. So, new items in the Tekken shop. Eddie Gordo's Tekken 3 outfit with tiger avatars. With tiger costumes. Heihachi Mishima, which I'm gonna talk about a lot of things that happened when this guy joined the roster. And it involves this right here. It involves this Gamaji stage. The story mode, which this wasn't here obviously, all of these weren't here. Oh yeah, and then these new outfits the Tekken shop wasn't here. We're gonna go in the Tekken shop in a look, I'm gonna go through everything. So in what order? I don't know what order I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play it as we do. I'm just gonna see what we do. Now, and then you got this, the Nike collab, which this was like announced months ago. I think it was like at Evo or some shit like that. Yeah, I think the shoes were showcased, but yeah, I'm not really that crazy about it. I'm pretty sure no one is, unless you like love the shoes in IRL. And then you got these glasses that wasn't here 9 months ago. This was announced, I think a couple weeks ago by now. And then you got the Tekken Battle Pass, which was here 3 months into the game's lifespan. So, and then you got this tab, Welcome to the World of Tekken 8. This has been here since literally launch. So, my oh my, do we got a lot of things to talk about. We do. So, where do I start off with, other than the things I just mentioned? Well, let's start off with the Tekken shop. Alright, so here we are, the Tekken shop. This pretty much kind of started a lot of everything, really. So, this Tekken shop, for those that may not know, is pretty much this game's Fortnite item shop. Except the only difference is that the items that are in the shop stay here. They actually fucking stay here. They don't just leave after a set period of time. No, they actually stay here. So, to give you an example, all these skins, like this Kazuya outfit right here, this has been here since the shop was created, which was a month after the game launched. So all this stuff has still been here. This has all been here, man. A lot of stuff. So with everything you see here, it's still here. Now, we got the Tekken Fight Pass. So this started a lot of controversy that no one really cared about the Battle Pass, but you know, obviously that they're over monetizing the game. It was bothering a lot of people. And even then, this is the third Battle Pass, and 3 times in a row it has been an underwhelming amount of Battle Passes that they've been bringing out. Mainly because it's just recycled content from Tekken 7, and I think also Tag 2. So it's like, people don't care about paying. Like, if I were going to the Tekken coins, it's 600 Tekken coins to get the Battle Pass. You can't even get that with $5. You pretty much have to spend 10 bucks. Or even then, what you could do is pay $6, obviously, for the 300 Tekken coins, but even then, that's still money that they're asking for here. So, for me, I will have the Battle Pass because there's still some stuff that I would like to have showcased in like replay videos that I'm doing for news. But still, even then, I do agree with the community that it is basically a money grab from Bandai for the Tekken team. So yeah, and then you got your oh no, not that. And then you got your available missions. This is what you got. Like you got your daily and you got your weekly, right? This is what you got. So this is your daily, and then this is your weekly, obviously. So got a whole bunch of different challenges. They're pretty much the same challenges, but with different damage outputs, I guess you got to do. So yeah, it's mainly all online stuff, which I find it kind of inconvenient for the players that only play offline. Okay, so with that being said, let's go to the fight lounge real quick. Guys, I do want to also point out something, alright? I'm not going to go into too much details like I did last time with this specific topic, but I do want to also recap that if you guys played Tekken 8 9 months ago and pretty much until now, you would know what this move pretty much means, right? I hope you guys do, but I'm not gonna go too much into details like I did last time, but I'm just gonna showcase it real quick, and pretty much by the time you guys see this move, you pretty much would understand what I mean by this. While running 3-2, yeah, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. The move that was +5 on block. The move that if you're Azucena and you're in heat, you're pretty much screwed. You're pretty much fucked if you try to sidestep it because it tracks. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember those days too. I remember. Tekken. That was Tekken 8 months ago when Azucena was. When Azucena was Azucena, she was played heavily. But like I said, I'm not going to go too much into details. I just thought I would have a quick recap of showcasing this move. I think at this point it's kind of a tradition I do that now. With every video I do, I talk about the game like months later, and like I know I'm definitely going to do a year later. I don't know about a year and 3 months or a year and a half, but well, maybe we'll see. Let's let the time actually progress. But I just wanted to showcase that to kind of give, you know, a recap, if you will, about some things. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, here we are. So this is the Gamanji stage, right? This is where the whole controversy pretty much began. It came with Heihachi, but well, not came with Heihachi. It came with the update with Heihachi, but obviously as a separate thing. And by separate, I mean you had to pay $5 for this beautiful stage. I'm not gonna lie, it's a gorgeous stage. The problem about this is that it's not because it was $5. It was the fact that this stage sparked controversy because it didn't include in the deluxe and the ultimate edition, like how Lydia's was for free. But with this wasn't the only thing that sparked controversy, but I will get there in a second. Hold on. There is a good thing though, that despite all this, despite the fact that this stage, you know, kind of rubbed people the wrong way, we are getting compensation for it. It's basically Namco saying, we're sorry. And what it is that we're getting a winter stage with, I'm assuming with the next character, which whoever the hell that is. Then we got 500 Tekken coins if you log in around October 29th to the 26th of November, if I'm right. And you get 500 Tekken coins, which is good. That's cool, but it's like, bro, that's like, I think at this point for the community, it's like, okay, cool, we appreciate that, but we still don't forgive you, you know? I feel that's what I was thinking when I first saw that. I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's a step in the right direction. I really appreciate this, Bandai. But at the same time, we're not gonna fucking forget what happened. You know, we will forgive, but we won't forget, as people might say. But anyway, that is the scenario. But during all of this, right? Imagine you fucking hear this, right? Heihachi comes out, the new story comes out, this fucking stage that sparked all that controversy. You gotta also remember there was another controversy that happened after that. There was this event, right, called Tiger Uppercut or Tiger Uppercut, and it happened a couple weeks ago, right? That was where Knee was going fucking ham with Brian Fury. He was adapting to Tekken 8, but we're not talking about Knee in this case. We're talking about pretty much, Let me get a better. There we go. Just wanted to reset that. All right, so we're getting a better view. We're getting a better understanding of how this works. So basically, what happened was that Tiger Uppercut was there was this player. I think his name was XCC or something. Yeah, it was XCC. Yeah, XCC is a Chinese player. He made it to top 8 in Tiger Uppercut. Top 8, or about to be top 8. It was one of those two, but still a very impressive, you know, award just to get top 8 in general at an event, at a tournament. That's really good, but Bandai pulled the plug to pretty much, what was it, ban him? And you gotta also think banning him at this event for being Chinese. I'm like, what? What the fuck is this? You know, I'm just like, what? So I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say to you, Bandai. You're getting a lot of shit from Tekken 8. With Heihachi, people are complaining about, obviously, he's busted. But, I mean, Heihachi, to be fair, has always been strong as hell. He's very rush down, heavy with stance, you know, causing issues with people. You got this whole stage going on right now. Then you got Bandai, you know, banning a player at Tiger Uppercut for being Chinese, and then you got them canceling games. It was like Star Protocol, their own Genshin, losing money, and then apparently not firing, but firing employees. Like when I say not firing, they're not really enforcing. It's more like they're putting them in another room without tasks to do and see how long they can go without feeling insufferable, I guess. I'm not in Japan, so I wouldn't know for sure, but that's just what I remember hearing a couple weeks back. But yeah, Bandai was getting a lot of fire. And then not to mention, before I forget, they also the game got review bombed. Tekken 8 got review bombed around the for not just this Gamanji state. Like the Gamanji state was definitely part of it, don't get me wrong, but it was also because of XCC. The whole XCC event really caused all of this issues, and I'm not even surprised. I'm really not. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck's going on with Tekken 8? It was not like this 9 months ago. Really, it really wasn't. 9 months ago, this game had a fucking beautiful launch. It really did. And then all this stuff that I just mentioned just now all happened within a fucking week. All of it. Like the stuff with Heihachi, the stuff with the stage, the stuff with the fucking XCC, the stuff with everything. Really, the review bombing. Oh my god, guys, it has been not a great time for Tekken. Tekken 8 9 months later right now is not the greatest thing to see. It is not the thing you saw on January 26, 2024. It was a completely different fucking story back on January 26, 2024. It was a different time, okay? It was a different time, okay? I'll get that into a minute, but oh my god, guys. I haven't even covered like everything that came with Heihachi's update besides the stage situation and shit. Like let me talk about it. Actually, before I leave, I was gonna say, like, aside from all of that shit, there was more to it that obviously came new to the game. I mean, photo mode wasn't here at the time, and then fuck, what was it? If I go to the move list, I think it was, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, stuff like this is kind of cool. You know, you got like they filter out different moves to kind of know which properties they have, whether moves have tracking, tornado effects, heat engagers, moves that delete gray health. So that's kind of cool. I won't lie, that is kind of cool that they've done that. But and also you get to see the amount of HP you have on the top of the screen, which is cool. But that's just little stuff. That's quality of life stuff. There's a lot more to it than this, obviously. We need to talk about some things about this real quick. Like, aside from all the bad stuff, let's talk about all the stuff they added that actually, you know, benefits us. Well, the stuff that benefits us, let's go in here. You see this? There's people playing online practice. Online practice wasn't here 9 months ago. These people are actually just vibing, chilling, probably learning some matchups, frame data, you know, maybe combos or some shit. You know, people are probably having a good time with their friends. So that's cool. I just wish this was available on day one, to be honest. I wish it was. And then it's like the only way to even play online practice is just in the fight lounge. So they have changed some stuff around. Oh hey, and they added like training what's it called, cabinets here, so that's kind of cool. And then they set the, yeah, they added more cabinets here. I do remember that being a part of the update. Now you can see who's what character they main the most, they play the most, I mean, or their highest ranked is. And then there's more cabinets here, so that's kind of cool. They definitely need to add more stuff here, but anyway, let me go back to the main menu and let's talk more. Okay, you're probably wondering something here. The main menu screen doesn't look the same as it was before. I'm like, your last time we did a Tekken 8, you know, insert months later video was when Lydia dropped, and last time I did this, Lydia was on the screen. Now it's Jun Kazama. Why is that? Well, there's a reason why. So, if I go to settings real quick, this is something they added in the Heihachi update, so this is cool. You get to pick who you want on the screen, on the main menu, which everyone's been wanting since pretty much like, what, the beta or like when the game came out pretty much. So everyone's been wanting that. So now you can pick whatever character. So since I played Brian Fury, I can put Brian Fury on the main menu screen. So you get to have your own character on the main menu screen. That's cool. That's cool. I wish this was something during launch, to be honest. I really wish. But no, obviously not. Oh yeah, that's one of the things that came up with this update. Another thing that came was the new story mode. Yeah, I would like to talk about this story mode, but if I'm gonna talk about this story mode, we need to talk about the original one, the story that came before it, and I guess a little bit of the episodes, the character episodes. But let's go here. Okay, we need to have a conversation here. It's January 26, 2024. You're playing this shit for the first time, and you then realize a lot more as the months progress, right? Even a couple months back, you still realize how bad the story mode was. Well, not bad, just like, you know, there's some stuff that could have went on a lot better, but still. Let's talk about it. As I look at this story mode, I really wish, like, I know Jin, Kazuya, characters like Heihachi and all that are gonna get the spotlight a lot, but I kind of wish that, you know, as the story went on, they kind of let the other characters have more screen time, because this story mode was 3.5 hours long. I wish it was a lot longer, but what can I say? Yeah. For context, the main stars of this story mode was Jin and Zhao. Jin and Zhao fans ate this story mode. They fucking did. And I'm happy for Jin and Zhao fans. And I support the Jin and Zhao ship. However, like I said, that's one of the key things about this story mode, that how not a lot of characters have a lot of screen time, but I also have to remember that this game launched with 32 characters. It's going to be kind of hard to give everyone a fair amount of screen time compared to Jin, Kazuya, and especially how Jin and Zhao turned out to be, which I'll get into in a second. Yeah, it was a lot going forward for this story. And I wish, you know, I mean, Tekken's story hasn't always been the most serious story. It could be goofy at times, but it's okay. It's, for me, I still find this story mode a lot better than Mortal Kombat 1's. And I don't know, I just enjoyed it more. I just did. So it may have its problems and its issues and some writing, but yeah. This story mode definitely had its own Dragon Ball Z / Avengers type of feel to a degree. I'm not gonna lie, it did. Everyone was kind of gathering up. That's one cool thing I will say, like everyone was kind of just there, pretty much. Everyone was there to be there. But I cannot say that it, you know, everything that went well after the story mode in terms of balancing. Oh my god, the balancing of this game has been all over the place, I won't lie. Some questionable situations. We got your Dragunovs, your Ninas, your Yoshimitsus. Now, I also want to say that Asuka, right? Asuka has definitely been a character that they kind of just fumbled after Tekken 5. She had some great potential after 5, but that did not work out. Look at Lily. Lily had more of a role in this story mode than Asuka did. Lily had more of a role. I feel like also, if I were not to say Jin and Zhao Yu, I would also say that Lily fans definitely ate this story mode too. Their character was highly represented in this story mode. And back to what I was saying about all the characters being together, this is what I mean right here. This is what I mean. All of them are pretty much together, helping against the fight with Kazuya. But, man, you just had to be there. I'm not gonna lie, watching this for the first time was something different. I won't lie, it was a different type of feel. It was a different type of feel for me, because, honestly, I was getting fucking tired of Mortal Kombat 1, and then, honestly, Tekken, I'm still with it. I love this game, you know? Like, oh man, it has its issues right now, but man, why do I feel so... I'm getting like... a nostalgia feel right now. I'm getting like some type of nostalgia feel. And it's okay. Honestly, it's okay. But... like this battle with Kazuya and Jin was a different feel too. Like, Dragon Ball Z type of vibes. I mean, look at this. Look at this, guys. We're going to fucking space here. Look at that. We went to damn space. Yeah, and then this ending right here. This ending just... oh, chef's kiss, man. This final battle was just chef's kiss, man. Jin fans ate. I won't lie. Jin fans ate. But with that being said about this whole story mode, I have to talk about the new update that came out. The new story. Because that's enough me going ham about this story. I gotta talk about the recent story. Yeah, let's go. But before I do, I just want to say that overall, I think the Dark Awakens was not the greatest, but it was more enjoyable. It was a more enjoyable experience for me. It was still fun to just enjoy, like, just to watch, enjoy the story for what it is. But obviously that it had its issues. The anime writing was kind of going off, and the characters obviously not hanging out as much. But like I said, as those issues resolved, you can't really do that when so many damn characters. Anyway, let's go talk about the new story expansion. Okay, so it's called Unforgotten Echoes. So here it is, right? Unforgotten Echoes came out with Heihachi, and let's just say it was just nothing but a retcon. Like this story is very fucking short. Okay, I'm not gonna go into too much of the details, but this story is short. Look, had Eddie, Yoshimitsu, and Lydia, right? Lydia, Eddie, Yoshimitsu all had like a role in this story. Pretty much the way I can say it is, this was all Lydia's like story. Pretty much what I can say is, imagine you're like playing the story mode and you're thinking to yourself like, oh shit, we're gonna see Heihachi here. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh man. He actually lost his memories, right? He lost his memories about everything. His fight with Kazuya, everything, really. But what's the funny thing about this, guys? The funny thing about this is that it all, and I repeat, it all got retconned. So imagine this. The story tells you that, oh, Heihachi was falling down to the lava, and a random monk from the Gamanji temple just randomly sees him falling down and catches him. Now you're thinking, okay, that's cool, I guess, so that's how Heihachi survived. But with the context including that, you have to also consider Kazuya was also watching him fall down to the lava. He clearly saw him that. But no. Apparently, I guess Kazuya didn't see him. Now, you can make the argument about, oh, Akuma kind of got in the way because Kazuya did fight Akuma. That is true, he did. And like I said, in Tekken 7, that guy clearly saw his father fall down to the lava. And it was like moments later, then he fought Akuma. So with that argument saying, it's pretty much a retcon. They just retconned like, oh no, what actually happened was he got saved by a random monk. See what I mean here? They just retconned it. Oh yeah, that's pretty much the story in a nutshell. Now Heihachi has a whole situation. He has a whole vengeance against Kazuya for the billionth time. So now they're backtracking. Now imagine how this story would have been if they just kept the amnesia. Yeah, oh, also, I'm not gonna showcase it, but in this picture, Heihachi Mishima literally went through a whole fucking meteor. This meteor came from when Jin and Kazuya were fighting in space, and Heihachi literally stopped that shit and hit it with his head, and then boom, no amnesia, no more. That's literally the story in a nutshell. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but that's pretty much the story. Yeah, Tekken's writing, guys. Am I right? Am I right? I haven't been here in a long time. This whole this character episode has been like ages now at this point. You know, if there's one I kind of miss though, this one right here. This one right here. I missed this one. I missed this one because when I saw that, I guess pretty much her and Jin were pretty much considered a thing. I'm just like, dude, that's pretty much what everyone's been wanting since 1997. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, come on. That's like almost 3 decades right there. I'm like, Harada finally let these guys have a thing? Oh my god, dude, it's crazy. And then, man, it gives me a bunch of reminiscing, you know? It gives me a whole bunch of reminiscing of everything, really. I kind of miss how the game was on day one. Or, yeah, day one pretty much, because it was not in a bad state. It wasn't getting review bombed. There was no controversies happening, really. There really wasn't. And there's a lot of fixing this game needs to do. It really is. Like rank needs to have a fix. No prowess matchmaking. Have an elo system. That would be kind of cool to have like an elo system where you just have like as soon as someone gets into God of Destruction, they can just have like an MR type of rank elo system, like how it is in Street Fighter. You can do that, but with like God of Destruction, like what, God rates and I don't know, some shit like that, right? That'd be kind of cool if they do something like that. So that way it gives more imperative reasons to play more ranked. Because man, there's a lot of things they need to fix. And not even just ranked, it's more like also Dragunov. Like, yes, they kind of nerfed Dragunov, but that was just more damage. It feels like it was more of a slap on the wrist type of nerfs. That was whole situation. It was just a bunch of like damage nerfs. So basically, nerf Dragunov. Like, I'm not trying to say it as a hater, I'm just being realistic. And then the whole Yoshimitsu, the Ninas. I guess you could make an argument with Feng Wei, but like, he's kind of, I haven't been really seeing much criticism for Feng Wei. So, and then you got Jin, you got your Jins, you got your Kings. Your King is king to me. But I can definitely go with Jin right now. And you got Brian Fury that's been on people's radars for a while, but we'll see. I mean, look, there's a whole bunch of things they need to balance. There's a bunch of janky hitboxes, you know? There's some questionable hitboxes that I still am concerned to this day. More modes would be kind of cool to have. I would like more modes, like Tekken Force would be kind of cool, you know, Bandai. Yeah, there's a lot for this game to grow. I want this game to grow, be better, and I just want it to be more fun. I just want it to have fun. I will say it's never going to be the way it was back on launch. I mean, I think that was pretty obvious. Yes, it was, but still, the feeling we had when this game came out on January 26, 2024, and the 25th for those who got it digital, including myself, we're never going to get that vibe again. The same thing can be said about Street Fighter 6. You can never go back to June 2nd, 2023. You can never go back to those days. Once that day is past, it is no longer the same feeling. Now it's just the honeymoon phase, well, for this game, is long gone now. Is long gone. Same with Street Fighter. We are way past that shit. So, bottom line to say here, we just need to get better balancing. Rank needs to be fixed. Dragonov needs to be fixed. Everything, really, guys. Everything. There's a lot this game has to go for itself to get back on its feet. I'm sorry for going on a yapping spree, so I'll end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed Tekken 8 9 months later. And yeah, this is it. This is what the game is 9 months later. I want it to get better. I really do. But Bandai needs to step up their game. They really do. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Peace.